Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Jillian's Kitchen. Today we are going to prepare muhogo wa nazi. Muhogo wa nazi is a standalone dish known at the Kenyan coast, Mombasa, Malindi and Lamu, and it is cooked in different settings. At the Kenyan coastal region, muhogo wa nazi can be served as a standalone dish, or you can serve it for dinner or for lunch, mixing it with other dishes. Like today, we are going to mix it with turkey meat. So for muhogo wa nazi, our ingredients here, we have now cassava, which has been peeled and washed. We have turkey meat, because today I'll make it a bit different with turkey meat. We have coconut cream. We have the bell peppers, green and red. Then we have garlic, ginger, red onions, and spring onions. For spices, today we shall work with chili and curry. So first of all, we need to cut the cassava into chewable pieces. Add them into water, some salt, and let it boil until soft. So while the cassava is still boiling, I'm going to prepare the rest of the ingredients. First of all, I'll prepare the red onions. Now we shall cut the onions into cubes. So normally with the muhogo wa nazi in Kenya, we eat it mostly for breakfast because of the heat, or because it's a bit warm. We prefer to eat like twice a day. So muhogo wa nazi, since it's a bit heavy, most of us will eat it in the morning so that the whole day you're busy working, and then the next meal is dinner because you're well fed with muhogo wa nazi. So in the case of our traditions, we eat a lot of muhogo. Part for some tribes, it is a staple food. And as a staple food, you can have flour. You can create flour out of it. It's gluten-free. And you can make a lot. You can even make chips out of them. To prepare the sauce for the muhogo wa nazi, today I will cook it with turkey meat. And for the turkey meat preparation, or the stew, I'll need to fry some onions. The onions should be fried until they're brown because we are cooking meat. Add some oil. I normally use sunflower oil because it can tolerate high heat. So the next ingredients I want to prepare are the bell peppers, or paprika. Some of you will call them paprika. So first of all, I just want to remove the hearts of the. I prefer to do it by hand so that I don't lose the piece. Because when I use a knife, I always have a feeling I'm taking a lot of piece. So this one I'll cut into small pieces, and the next thing I'd like to prepare the garlic and ginger. I need to pound them in a mortar. I'm just cutting them to small pieces so that it's easier and faster. And then put it in a mortar. In Swahili, we call it kinu. You put it in the kinu and pound it until you get a paste out of it. So the onions are now the right. We will not cook the onions until they turn brown. We let it sweat. And at this stage, we are going to add the next ingredients: green and red pepper, or green and red paprika. Mix it a bit. At this point, I would like to add the salt and the spices. Just a bit of salt because there's already some salt in the cassava, so here I'll just put very little salt. And then for spices, I'll put curry. And a little bit of chili. Because the guests I'm cooking for today, they don't like chili, so I'll put very little chili. Have it thoroughly mixed. And now I will add our turkey meat into the mixture. So we let it simmer on low heat. I'll put it at 10. We let it simmer for at least 20 minutes, or at least until when the turkey is ready. So I'll cover it and let it simmer for some time. So we have our meat here. It's simmering slowly. And now it's the right time to add garlic and ginger. Pounded garlic and ginger. Mix. We let it simmer once again for the spices to mix in very well, and then our muhogo is ready. I'll switch it off. And then we need to pour out the water. Okay, so our meat and vegetables here are ready. And now we need to mix them into our muhogo. So I'll switch off here and go back here. So I'll mix it into our muhogo. And then add coconut milk. I've added a bit of coconut, grated coconut, just to add that, to have that real coconut mix. I need to mix it thoroughly. So our muhogo wa nazi is almost ready, and now I'm preparing to serve my guests. And I'm preparing a garnish of spring onions and coriander, or cilantro, as some of you may call it. Makes the food look more colorful and tastier. So we have a muhogo wa nazi in coconut sauce, simmered coconut sauce, and vegetables. And now you can have this for dinner because there's some meat inside, so it's quite heavy. Our muhogo wa nazi is ready. Our meat is also ready. So I'd like just to test. The meat is soft and tender. And then the muhogo itself. Very yummy. My dinner is ready. I'm now ready to serve my customers. So thank you so much for watching my video today. If you'd like to support me, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, your family, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.